Yo. So this is a topic. It's winter time, and it's around that topic again, where the whole theme of dibs, comes up in neighborhoods. And that's pretty much, you drive down the neighborhood, you see people put like lawn furniture, chairs, or buckets, random items to call dibs on their parking spot. Now, some people are like mostly against it. Some people are like encouraging it, therefore they support it. And the whole theory behind it is, if you get out there and you shovel your spot for your car to be parked in, and then if you have to go to work or something, you put something in that spot to call your dibs, and then when you come back, you move your own item and whatnot, and then that's your just pretty much a placeholder for your spot. Now, there are a few types of people that should never have an opinion on this, because we can't just be giving out opinion cards to everybody. Some people's opinion cards need to be snatched. Some people don't deserve to have an opinion. So the following people should not weigh in on this dibs conversation. One, if you do not own a car. If you don't own a car, you got no business talking about what people with cars should do with theirs. So if you don't have a car, you shouldn't be weighing in on this dibs, because it really don't affect you at all. You know what I mean? Two, if you do not own a shovel, then you really can't weigh in on this. And I'm gonna get to why later. And also, three, if you yourself, I don't want to say have or have not, or willing or unwilling, if you have not yourself shoveled snow in the past few years or so, we'll say 3. So if you haven't shoveled snow in the past 3 years, then you shouldn't have an opinion on this matter. So now, the people that are left are the people with cars that own shovels and have also shoveled snow. You know what? There's a certain, I guess, if you pay somebody to shovel, well, I don't know. I don't know, but anyway. So out of these people, now I would say, yeah, you have to own a shovel, because a lot of people that are against dibs usually are the people I find, they don't even own a shovel, they never shoveled snow, got no plan on shoveling snow. They just want to park in somebody else's space that worked hard to shovel their snow, and they just want to park in a free space and just go on about their day, which I think is wrong. It's a pain, but we all got to do it. You got to get out there, shovel your snow, shovel your spot. If you are unable to shovel your spot, then I'm pretty sure, good-hearted neighbors would, shovel. Like when I grew up on my block, we would actually shovel between my dad and myself and like a couple of the other men on the block. We would shovel pretty much like multiple houses in a row, just so there's plenty of space for everybody to park. So, and everybody kind of parked there year round. So we all kind of knew like our spaces, give or take a few feet or inches here and there. But for the most part, everybody would park in the same spot. But it was just easier, because instead of having that one spot with a car, then like a little mountain of snow between each car, it was just kind of easier for, hey, let's just get out there. And I know so-and-so down the block, that's the old couple. They don't need to be out here shoveling the snow. So we will, we'll do theirs, and then we'll come down and do everybody else's. And we never had an issue with like other people from another block. Now this is what I do here, what people's concerns is. You will have people on their block that'll come park on your block after you shovel the snow for your grandma, and then when your grandma come home from the grocery store, she can't find parking, and the person that parked in her spot lived like a block over because he was too lazy to shovel his snow. So that's a scenario that I'm speaking to, and that happens, and people do feel entitled that they're just kind of like, oh well, I mean, it's just she's just out of luck. Like, no, that's not right. So I'm a full supporter of the dibs. Now, people might say, oh, it looks tacky to have lawn chairs and everything out. Be that as it may, I think tacky behavior, as in stealing somebody else's parking spot, is tacky behavior trumps tacky looks, I guess you could say. So, now on my block we had, and there's neighborhoods that, you know, everybody, you know, it just depends on like the neighborhood, you know. So some people, they got like a nice little, like somewhat of a nice community. Everybody helps each other out. So everybody will just shovel the whole thing, and then nobody really has to worry about anything. But if you're like, you know, some places, they're just kind of like, you know, oh, it's just me by my, you know, I'm just out for me and myself. Then yeah, if you shovel your spot, no one else's, that's cool, that's fine. But if somebody else come and park in that spot, you know, that's kind of wrong. Now, punishments for dibs takers. I think the punishment for dibs takers should be to shovel their car in. I think that's only fair. That's only right. Yeah, I think so. I think that's fair. So if you still, now I know some people go far as to saying, "Oh, we're gonna flatten the tires or bust it." You know, we don't gotta get into all that. Just, you know, just repay the crime. It's a little bit extra labor, but I think a little bit extra labor for the right amount of pettiness is always appropriate. So yeah, if you steal somebody's spot and then you come out and your car is shoveled in, then you know, you deserve it. So I don't know. That's it. About to go purchase me a new toy. Hopefully they have it today.